Happy Friday, my crafty friends. It is Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and we've come to the end of another week. I cannot believe how far along in January we already are. I feel like things are just flying by. I don't know if it's just because after the holidays you're kind of behind and you're playing catch up, or if because I was sick and had all that going on, so I lost like a week and a half. But yeah, it is crazy. Like, I still have tons of tax stuff I have to get done for the store. Just got the girls' W-2s done. So yeah, I feel like I'm running out of January. And January is my birthday month. So it's supposed to be a whole month long of celebrating, and it's a whole month long of crazy work. So I want to redo on my birthday month, Mom. I think it should have been a different month other than January, so I don't have to do inventory and taxes and all that yucky stuff. So anyway, see what you can do about that. But today we've got 2 orders checked in today. Not as many done as what I had hoped for, but we had a lot of things to straighten up, take care of, and we were pretty steady today too. So here in the Midwest, if you have not seen, we might get 1 to 25 inches of snow. Nobody knows. So a lot of people came in, they did their shopping today. As they were going to the grocery store, things like that. So we stayed pretty steady. Plus we got all the Olo markers out. That took a while to restock all those numbers. And then of course, as soon as I filled my display up, I noticed how many holes we had. So then we had to do a reorder for Olo. So Olo got reordered today. And that was it that got reordered today. So yeah, well, anyway, I've got some fun stuff for you guys, a few fun things. I do have a little sale for you as well. If I don't have fun new stuff, at least I can give you some discount stuff. And then we got an adhesive order as well, because as I keep saying, February for your coupon book is an adhesive coupon. You buy 3, you get your 4th free. So I do not want to start the month off low on adhesive. What you got? Yep. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me show her real quick. I'm going to walk up front with Miss Kinley. She's checking somebody out. Bear with me here. We're going to take a little tour here in the store so I can. All right, let's see here. All right, yep, it is not there. So then the other way that you can do it is go here. I don't know why. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. And then you come down here. Customer owes, and then you click pay right there. And then it pops it over. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Okay, all right. But while I'm here, let me show you my beautiful Olo display now. Oh, I know. And then I knew there were some that I was low on, but we had them divided between 2 different racks. So, I mean, I guess there's still 2 different racks, but oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I've already reordered all the ones we were low on or out of. So cannot wait to get those back in stock. So I'm very excited to have that done. But now I have to figure out, what do I do with my old display? What do I do with that? I haven't figured that part out yet. All right, so we're going to head on back again. Yes, Miss Joanne, they picked your order up today already. So that was exciting. All right, so we're going to start with a fun, just little restock. And you're going to notice I am starting to get in some of my 49 and Market inks. They're not all here yet, but some of them are. All right, so we got back in stock. Ooh, these got smooshed together. So we have 2 different cardstock packs here. Bright Days and Summer Splash. So 2 different cardstock packs. Now, this is not a heavyweight cardstock. Okay, this is a lower weight cardstock, but it's still lots of fun colors. So it's going to be great for layering. I have not die cut this, so I cannot vouch for how well it die cuts. It does have a white core, so that means whenever you go to emboss it, and then you can take a little like sanding block, go across the top, and you'll get that white to show through. If you tear it, you're going to get that white to show. So there's a lot of fun techniques that you can do with white core cardstock. White core cardstock, of course, it's just kind of been that color's been painted on the top and the back. So some people love white core, some people don't like to work with white core. So just so you know, this is a white core, but you can do a lot of different fun techniques with it. You're going to get 30 sheets in here for $8.39. So again, 30 sheets for $8.39. You know it's not going to be 110 pounds, but it is just a fun value pack of pretty bright paper. So this one is called Bright Days. This one is called Summer Splash. So same thing. So, but now look. Oh yeah, Summer Splash is white core too. White core as well. When I was flipping to this one, I'm like, it's not white core. Yes, it is, because I had it fanned out. Big ding dong. Such a ding dong sometimes. Here is Summer Splash. Okay. Both of these have a very subtle texture stamped on them. And I would say these are both like a 65 pound. That's kind of your weight on them. This one's also $8.39, 30 sheets. Here we go. Oh my gosh, a lot of people have got their boxes or they're on the way. Who is negative 40 degrees? Oh my gosh, Mary, that is crazy. I'm not for sure how cold it is here outside yet. Everybody keeps coming in saying it's really cold. Bright Days for Eugene. You've got it. Thank you. Now, as far as hours tomorrow, so if you are a local customer and you're watching tonight, I still don't know what we're doing because the weather still does not know what she is doing. So as of right now, I've got Vanessa and Stephanie both in here tomorrow. They live fairly close, which is good. So that way, if the weather hits and it hits hard, it's not like, you know, they've got to travel 45 minutes to get home. And then I feel really bad that they've been on the clock. This one is called Mint Julep. You get 50 sheets again. It is a thinner weight, single-sided printed paper. It is $8.09, even cheaper than the cardstock was. So that's a great one. Renata says it's 18 in New Albany. I bet it's probably kind of close. Hey, Kenley, do you know how cold it was whenever you came in?
I think it was like 13 degrees.
Kenley says she thinks it was like 13 whenever she came in. So cold. Does your heater work this year?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm like, oh my gosh, her heater went out for a little bit last year. It was not a good situation. All right, more 12 by 12 D-ring binders. I know we got some in the order the other day. Today we got in mint. Oh, there's my buddy Robin. Robin literally just walked out the door. Robin, I love you. She is like my biggest fan. I love that about you, Robin. You're probably not even in your vehicle yet, and you are already watching. I love that. Cracks me up. And then we've got this great, what is this one called? I don't remember if they call it Aqua. Did they even put the names on here? Aqua. That's what this one is called, Aqua. So we've got D-ring albums from We Are, Aqua, and Mint. Robin said it is 16 outside your door right now. I love you. Cracking me up. Origami paper. I don't know what's going on right now, but we have had a lot of requests, a lot of people coming in for origami paper. And after someone has come in and I've been asked 2 or 3 times for something we don't carry, I probably need to get it in. Now, it'll be my luck. No one will ever come in wanting origami paper ever. I got the last 3 people in DuBois County who wanted it, and they don't think I have it. But we did get in some origami paper. These are 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. And it even has some fun little folds back here as well. So origami paper. Like, it is legitimate. It is made in Japan even. Because I'm like, look at all that. Everything is first in either Chinese or Japanese. That is so fun. So origami paper. A few more Bella Pop boxes. You can tell I was like panic ordering these as you guys were buying them faster than I could get them in. I just kept putting them on the order. Now, honestly, we only have 2 on the shelf to sell right now. So this is probably even better yet. But now we finally got some Bella Pops here in the store. Those are on sale, up for grabs. I think we have got all pre-orders taken care of. So if you've already gotten your Bella Pop box and you want another one, we have some up for grabs now. Page protectors, these are D-ring page protectors from We Are. They have 10 packs, 50 packs, and 100 packs. And we always try to keep the 50 packs in. And sometimes I'll have a 100 pack. A lot of times those are by special order, just because they're pretty big. But 50 packs we try to always keep in. You get 50 in there for $30.39. So it is a really good value on those. We also got some Gamsol kits back in. Since we did that great sale on the colored pencils. Colored pencils, you can actually blend them with Gamsol. So Gamsol is a mineral spirits, and what it does is it breaks down the wax in your pencils, so you can actually blend your colored pencils. A lot of colored pencil artists will use Gamsol to blend their colors as well. So in here, you get a little bottle of Gamsol, you get a sharpener, you get some little blending stumps, and you've also got a fun little kind of how-to blend with your Gamsol. This is really fun. Even if you didn't pick up any of the colored pencils in our sale that we had, if you've got colored pencils, wax colored pencils, not your watercolors. This is not going to work with your watercolors. You want to use your regular wax colored pencils. This is just a fun technique to use with that. There are those. We've got a New York kit in for someone, and we need ephemera for it yet, and some solid kit or some solids for it yet, but we've started to get some of those in for her special order. If you would also like some New York, I can get it in for you. So here's the ephemera for New York. We got in just some new fun black pens. I love a clicky pen. It's almost like, you know how the kids had their fidget spinners a few years ago, and maybe kids still have fidget spinners. I love a clicky pen. I used to make my mom crazy clicking my pens, but these are from Zebra. I do love Zebra pens. So we've got those in stock. You get 3 for $5.89. That's a great price on those. Gamsol for you, Pat. You've got it, my friend. Thank you. All right, and now my first wave of 49 and Market colors. So she has got, I think it's 15 new colors again. Oh, don't quote me on that. But as you can see, we've gotten in 5 of our colors so far. What was the solvent you said for the ink pads to make them wet again? Oh, that is ink refresher. Kinley, can you be my assistant? Will you go up front to the ink section and see if we have a bottle of ink refresher? Okay. Kinley's going to go check and see. But yes, ink refresher is what you need to make your ink pads, at least try your ink pads. If you've got old ink pads, before you throw them out, try to use ink refresher. So, mom in the back room, she's always digging through stuff. And when we did the secondhand sale, I bought her a big box of little bitty ink cubes in every color that I could find for her. Well, of course, some of them, the person didn't test them. Some of them were pretty dried up. So she's been using her ink refresher to give some of them life again. So it does work well. All right, so what have we got in so far for your brand new 49 and Market inks? Now, I did post on the Facebook page here kind of a little picture that 49 and Market has done with all the colors, so you can check them all out. It's a beautiful rainbow of colors. So far, we've gotten in Early Bird. We will be getting re-inkers. Dress Blues. Look how great that dark blue is. Love that. Again, we will have re-inkers on all of these. I don't know why mine did not all ship together. I ordered it all the time. I have no idea. Doll Face. Cold Brew. You don't, okay. Can you pull up Notions and just type in ink refresher? And if it pops up, order some. All right, we don't have any ink refresher on the shelf up there that she could find, Babs, but we're going to get more in. So if you know you want a bottle, just let me know. And as soon as it comes in, we'll hold it for you. And engine number 9. Look how great that dark red is. I don't know if I said Cold Brew. So again, the colors that we have so far, Early Bird, Dress Blues, Doll Face. Isn't that a fun? Linda's going to love, that is a Linda pink right there. That is Linda pink all over it. Cold Brew and engine number 9. So those are the new colors so far. Pat wants some ink pads. You've got it. And we've got a Cold Brew. Yeah, isn't that Cold Brew good? I'm just a sucker for a brown. I mean, that's the color I use the most because I use my inks not only for stamping and ink blending, things like that, stencil coloring, but I I love to ink the edges of my stuff. So I'm always getting out a little foam tool and I'm inking the edges of things. And usually my go-to color is some shade of brown, some shade of gray. A lot of times, if I want to do black, I do like a real dark charcoal color. So it's not like black soot black. Love a good brown. All right. Oh, the YouTube for 49 markers really showcases the colors. I need to share that in our Doodlebug dish and maybe even on our Facebook page. That's awesome. Cold Brew and Dress Blue. Thank you. Now remember, for you 49 and Market fans, these are also going to match perfectly with their line. Since Janine is the one picking out and designing the colors, she's making sure they match everything. Dress Blues and Cold Brew. Look at that. Dress Blues and Cold Brew. I'm going to have to tell Janine, those are the winning colors for the line so far. Perfect. I like that they have felt pads. Yes. Some people love a felt pad. Some people love a sponge pad. I like them both. I do like that Catherine Pooler has a sponge pad. Makes them a little juicier. I don't carry a lot of Simon Hurley inks, but he switched all his inks over to a sponge pad. And that may have just been so Ranger had a sponge pad option, for people that love Ranger inks. That could be why that happened. All right, next up, we've got adhesive restock. That is always great. So I'm going to start us here at the beginning. So first for our Easy Runner Grands, that's that nice bigger tape gun. This is the one that is super easy. She shows them next to prior colors for variations. Oh, she is good. Robin wants a red engine. You are engine red. You've got it. Pulling that to the side. So our Easy Runner Grands, these are refills. What is nice is that we have got 3 different refills here for you guys. Let me move this one down. We've got 3 different refills for you guys. They will all fit in the same runner. You do not need to get 3 different runners. If you want a repositionable one, but you don't want to use it very long, you just put it in. Whenever you're done, take it back out and put your regular refill right back in. So these will fit interchangeably in any of the colors of the guns that they have. I usually just carry the red gun. That's the only one that I carry. They have a couple other ones. They don't do a gun anymore in every single strength, but they do have, like, I think an ultra and then the regular one. So this is what comes in the gun whenever you start out. They're just the little permanent strips. Then the next one is permanent, but they're dots. So that's the blue one. Oh, Carmen says she really likes Simon's new sponge pads. I haven't had anything with Simon. A lot of times I'll take a class with him or something like that. And I haven't had a class to actually play with his to check them out. And then we've got repositionable. There we go. I can talk. Repositionable. There's that one there. So again, those are refills for our Grands. Then we also got in refills just for our smaller refillable runners. We've got those in. Now I had a request for these. These are not refillable. And on our website, if you would pull them up, I did make sure we typed on there, not refillable. Some people just like these. To me, if you love them, but sometimes, you're keeping stuff in your scrap room for when friends come over, and I get that. But if you're going to, use those, it's always more economical for you to get the refillable ones. So we have the refill ones for the permanent strips. And then now we have some of the starters that aren't refillable. Again, I have somebody that special requested these that wanted them. Repositionable refill and the permanent dot. You've got it. And that is for the Easy Runner Grand. Sue got those. Then we had the smaller runner strips refills, the 3-packs. Then we had the strips, the non-refillable ones. In our last order, we got in the refills for the petite runners. And for this order, we needed the starter. This one is refillable. We do sell the refills as well. Our vellum runners. This is a very light adhesive, semi-transparent is what it calls it. So that way they're saying, you know what, it may not be 100% transparent. My little tip for that is whenever you're adhering anything down, like a vellum or an acetate, always put your adhesive on the paper first and then gently take the acetate, gently take the vellum to that. And don't like burnish it, don't kill it whenever you're setting it down. You know, it's pretty light anyway, so you may not need a ton of adhesive for it. Do I have the repositionable runner and the refill? In this one here, what I have is I have the starter, that is this one, and then your reds. And then I've got a refill pack just like this that has a repositionable and 2 permanents in it. If you want just repositionable refills or repositionable runner, oh, look, I did. Hold on. Let me go down. I'm like, I feel like we usually have those. Yes. So I do have the repositionable dots. This one is refillable. So I do have the repositionable dots right here. And then we have a 3-pack refill that has 1 repositionable and 2 permanent in it in the dots. So Carmen, to answer you, yes, we got in the repositionable runner in this one. And then as far as refills would go, it would be the 3-pack that's got 1 repositionable and 2 permanent in it. We also got in some extreme tape from them. This is a very heavy duty. It's got a little bit of thickness to it, not like a foam tape thickness by any means, but this is what, like if you've ever seen some of the pins that are covered in glitter or seed beads, this is the tape that they're using for that. Really, really strong. This is also a great tape if you're trying to glue something to glitter paper and you just can't get it to stick. You need extreme tape, the red tape. You need them both. You've got it. So I'm going to get this one and then a 3-pack for you. A repositionable runner plus the refills. Okay, perfect. Kenley, so they know for tomorrow, pulling the live, will you go up to the shelf and grab the 3-pack that has 1 green and 2 blue in it? I need 2 of those. Please. You got it, ladies. All right. And as far as foam goes, so what we're restocking with our foam, so we've got regular foam squares. Now, these also come in a mix pack too. We had plenty of mix packs on the shelf, but we were out of the large foam squares and then the small foam squares. So we do sell them individually. So we needed more large foam squares, small foam squares, but on the shelf we have mix packs yet too if you want a mix pack. Then next up we've got thins. So we've got more of the thin foam squares in, and then more of our little skinny strips. These are great for doing like your shaker cards and such. All right. Now I've been trying to show you guys all kinds of fun things that are a little bit each day for things that we have for Easter, Valentine's Day. Haven't had a whole lot to be able to show you for St. Patrick's Day. Well, I did find this one on the shelf. It's one from Catherine Pooler. And this one is called Lucky Blooms. So it's got a fun little horseshoe on it. Lucky to have you. And then here are the dies that match it. So there are those. Cannot wait until the new Doodlebug comes in because we'll have lots and lots of St. Patrick's options in those. That should be shipping towards the middle or end of February. All right, so there's that side. And then last but not least, my friends, let's do 2 large and 2 small. You've got it, Wendy. Thank you. We're going to do a little sale over here. So whenever I got in this line from Uniquely Creative, I accidentally double ordered the amount of collection kits that I normally would get in. All right. And then I also ordered all the paper open stock. So 2 things, two mess ups there. And normally if I do paper open stock, I don't order as many collection kits in because then you'll do 1 collection kit and then just fill in the extra papers that you want. If I don't do it open stock, usually, well, if you want more paper, you got to get 2 collection kits. So way over ordered on this one. So what we're going to do tonight, this is Dressed in Daydreams. We are going to do, because then I even reordered some of it because it was still in my cart. I know I need to pay better attention, but a lot of times whenever I go home and it's late at night and I'm in bed and I'm tired and I'm just about ready to go to sleep, or I'm ready for bed, I need to go to sleep. I've already had my magnesium. That's when I do my ordering. So I know sometimes it's a non-winning situation because I do make some errors, but it's just a good time of the evening. The house is quiet. You know, we're just laying in bed watching TV. Usually it's a show I'm not interested in. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. So BJ will watch a show and I do my ordering at night. So sometimes, you know, I'm a little tired and I miss things in my cart. So this one here, Dressed in Daydreams collection kits are going to be 20% off. The rest of the line will be regular price, just so you guys know, okay? Because I'm not overstocked on any of that, but I did bring it back just to show you guys, okay? So that, just so you know, it's just going to be the collection kits 20% off. Everything else regular. I ordered that correctly. So we're right in line with those. But if I don't do these at a discount, what's going to happen is I'm going to run out of embellishments way, way sooner than I run out of paper. So let me show you the paper. Still going to be a great deal. I mean, to pick up a new paper line at 20% off is going to be great. I love it for the backs too. So even if you're looking at it, you're like, oh, you know, I like some of them, but not all of them. These backs are so good. A lot of times I buy a lot of paper because I like the A side as much as I like the B side. So then I have to get like 2-3 sheets of everything. You know, because this is great for a 2-page spread. Just a real subtle background. It doesn't overpower anything, but I really like this side too. And look, that one, I think we even sold through that one already. It's kind of like peeled paint meets plaster. It's so good. Torn paper, all the things. If you're a card maker, I love how their papers are kind of collagey to where you can get a lot of really cool card fronts out of it. I'm buying the kit for the backs. Exactly, Sue. I do that so often. Especially, you know, with boy paper, because sometimes, you know, a boy paper line will have something my kids aren't into on one side, but on the back it's like a brick or a good stripe. Okay, so there is the Dressed in Daydreams, 20% off. We also, now, the rest of this that I'm going to show you will not be on deal, okay? Kinley, will you do me one more favor?
Yeah.
My battery just went low. I forgot to plug in. Will you grab that purple cord over there by the coffee maker? Thank you. So we do have a creative kit for this. Look, November. This is a brand new line, guys. Brand new. I think we might have a couple of those scallop sheets. I didn't bring them back because I think we literally only have like 1 or 2 of those. So I didn't want to get anybody too excited. All right, let me get my phone charging here. There we go. Okay, so we do have, sorry, the bad camera angles because I've got a big cord now and it's pulling down. Get plugged in here. Usually I do this beforehand and I've got it all in my pocket. Okay, so let me get caught back up here. Thank you, friends. So I'm going to go back up. All right, skinny strips, you've got it, miss. All right, got it. All right, some of those are adhesive ones that I missed, so we will get those pulled. No worries, you know, I pull the next day anyway. So Paula wants a kit. You've got it. Robin wants a kit. Anne wants a kit and solids. So we've got solids next. Solids are not on sale, but you know, kind of need your solids, and they're good solids too. So we do have solids. So Anne's going to get solids. Sue wants a Dressed in Daydreams. Got it. Paula also wants solids. We have more solids up front, so don't worry now that you don't see any here. We do have more solids up front. Wendy's going to get a collection and solids. We'll get that. Debbie wants a kit. She says it's beautiful. Sarah says, I'll take a spare Dressed in Daydreams collection kit. You've got it. Joanne wants one as well. Perfect. We will get that. Jean wants one. Sue also wants the idea book. You've got it. Well, hey, Miss Cynthia, you're going to need those new inks. I will get you those new inks. And right now we only, I don't know if you saw or not, we only have 5 in so far. I have no idea why. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Sarah, I hope I run out, but I don't think I will. I mean, sometimes I botch an order up. I mean, it happens. It's just the way it is. It's kind of like, sometimes my Walmart order, I will overbuy something, or it's, I want 5 jalapenos and then I tell it 5 and then I forget that it's by the pound or half a pound, and we make poppers. We make a lot of poppers. So, oh well, it's all good. But Cynthia, I've got 5 colors in so far. We totally can pull the 5 so far that we've got for you. We will be getting re-inkers as well. So if you know you want re-inkers, let me know. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and pull those for you, Miss Cynthia. And then hopefully the girls will know to put you down for the rest of them too whenever they come in. Debbie wants solids too. You've got it, Miss Debbie. There's also a 6x6 pad for this line. This next one, creative paper, is like a rice paper or a tissue paper. So it's very lightweight. You can just glue it directly down, but I think a lot of people use like a mixed medium, like a collage medium, a gel medium, a Mod Podge, something like that. So this is a really fun one to work with. So we've got the creative paper as well, but again, you can just adhere it down. You can see there, similar to traditional rice paper, it says. Yep. Now, as far as ephemera goes, there are 3 different ephemeras. This one here, it's kind of more of that whimsical look. This is the essential ephemera. So it's got those funky little fairies, funky little dolls. Reminds me kind of like Diane Reevely's look. So essential ephemera. Then we also have the vellum cuts. That's what these are. These are the vellum cuts. Beautiful florals. Dressed in Daydreams collection kit for you, Lisa. You've got it. Debbie wants some solids. You've got it. We'll get those pulled. Paula wants some of the vellum flowers. Now, again, I just pulled back one of these, friends. So we do have more of these on the shelf. I just wanted to bring back kind of what was on the shelf that you could see that would go with the line. So we have more than just the 1 pack of vellum flowers. No worries there. Wendy wants all 3. You've got it. And then we've got the regular creative cuts. So your regular creative cuts is like your regular die cut pack. So you're going to have paper flowers in here, some dolls. Look at the cute little foxes in there. You've got some verbiage in there. So this is it's a fun line, and it has done well. But again, somebody overordered the collection kits. So I know if I don't do something now to get out from underneath them all, then I'm just going to have paper and nothing to go with it, because with Uniquely Creative, when they run out, they run out. So that also means, like, let's say one of you love this line and you end up wanting 6 of these packs and we sell out. Right now, because it's just January, I may still be able to get some of these in. But, in June, when I may still have collection kits, I can't get them anymore. So you've got it, though. We will get all those. Hey, just got done doing some pages today. That's awesome, Annette. Love that. What's the price on the paper kit? Pondering if I need more. Oh, you are just fine. Let me go over here. I'm going to tell you need more because I need to get rid of more. So they are $21.29, and you're going to save 20% off of that, because remember, the paper kits are going to be 20% off. I probably need to leave the one on top for the girls. I did tell Stephanie before she left, because she's working tomorrow. Her and Terry are here. There we go. Perfect. Does anybody need to see any of them again before I flip my camera around? Logging on late. Hello, Miss Jennifer. Well, we are almost done, Jennifer. Today was not a huge live. So today we had one little restock order. We had a pretty good size adhesive order. And then we did a little sale with some of the Uniquely Creative. You did miss the inks, Jen. Let me show you what I got in so far. So I don't know why, but my inks are in different shipments. So what I've got in so far, Early Bird, Dress Blues, Doll Face, Cold Brew, and Engine Number 9. We have them all ordered. I have no idea why they're being shipped in different boxes. And I did look just to see if I got a box from the warehouse today, and I didn't. So probably more will be coming on Monday, Tuesday, depending on the weather, because my stuff comes out of Michigan. That's where my distributor is. So, and all of these will have re-inkers as well. Now, Joanne did say that on their YouTube page, 49 and Market did a really good video, and they compared the colors now compared to other colors, already, how they blend together, how they're going to go together. And all of these are a felt pad. Just so you know, they're a dye ink felt pad. Better hand a doll face. I know I really should hold a doll face for Linda. You are totally correct. I should just put it in her bucket and be like, well, I figured you'd want it anyway. So. Oh. Alrighty, friends. Well, that is it for our Friday evening. Kind of short and sweet here, but a lot of times if you follow our lives, Friday we do try to do a smaller live, just because Saturday's a shorter day. You never know how busy it is going to be on Saturday, so yeah, but true Friday live fashion, a little bit smaller. But if you jumped on late, we did have a good sale in this live. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit. For my local gals on here, watch our Facebook page. I will be posting our hours if we need to close, anything like that. And then sometimes it will also post to Instagram for me too, but I think more people are more active for us on Facebook. So kind of watch that. Can't wait for the retreat. I know the retreat is going to be so good. We have our massage lady coming to the retreat. I'm finalizing all your catering and stuff right now. I've got stuff for goodie bags rolling in. So very, very fun for sure. Cannot wait for that retreat. Our February retreat is it's kind of a fun one for me. It's usually a smaller retreat, because it's February. People get a little nervous. What will the weather be? You never know. And we have one right around in April again too. So what I'm getting at is sometimes I get to do things at the retreat. Now, usually it's store samples or something like that, but maybe a little bit of something for myself. So I do really get excited about the February retreat, because that is one of the only retreats that the attendance is low enough that I can do that. Usually we have about 40 people at that one, which is still a good size retreat. So those girls still keep me hopping. Most of our retreats are 65 to 75 people. So a little swing in numbers on that. So February should be a really good one, to where maybe I can get some stuff done as well too. So, alrighty, until Monday, no, Tuesday. I think I'm off here on Monday anyway. So until next week, my crafty little friends, you guys have an amazing Crafty Bless. Oh my gosh, I just saw snowing in Kansas, South Central Kansas, and it feels like -14. You know what? I'm going to tell you honestly, once it hits like 10, it all feels the same to me. Cold. Really, really cold. So I don't care if it's 10 or -25. It all feels the same. Super, super cold. And that's why I love to be able to stay inside, where it's nice and warm with my hot cocoa and my teas. I do. I drink hot cocoa and warm tea like almost all day. I love it. I drink way too much coffee. BJ got me a new puzzle board for my birthday. So I've got my puzzle out. Yes, I'm excited. I am ready, which means I probably will not get snowed in, but it is what it is. All right, guys, you all stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Take care. Oh, you can always shop us online. I know Paula put the link in here, but it's www.thedoodlebuginc.com. 13 for, oh my gosh, Debbie's got 13. So yep, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun, but all of that is online. So you can check it out there, place an order. And then that way on tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, when we're back in here, we'll get it all pulled and shipped out to you guys. All right. Thanks guys. Take care. See you. Bye.